Who should I show my poem to first? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ja. Gute Frage. Nicht Juli. Dafür bin ich gerade nicht in der Lage. Wir brauchen kurz mal einen Moment. Beide, denke ich. Monika hat gerade den Mut gekillt, auf die bin ich salty, die kriegt jetzt keinen Poem. Ich fange diesmal an mit Sayori. Ich glaube, bei Sayori bin ich in dieser Situation am komfortabelsten. Sayori, hallo. Oh, I like this one skirt flipper. Oder fällt mir ein, ich habe ja die Horrors zurückgeschrieben. I like this one skirt flipper. There's some nice feelings in it. If that's what you wanna call it, then sure. I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not so sure that's actually how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Okay, yeah, this is Sayori. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right? But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes I like a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet! Yeah! I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes, when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. Oh, süß. And make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Huh? It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Skirt Flipper. I should go write it down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Es ist länger. Es ist deutlich länger als zuletzt. Lesen wir. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. Then I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles. All in a row. Ich habe nicht happy thoughts gesagt, nein. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles so much? That much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards, all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends, My friends who aren't smiling, they're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo. Inside my head. Okay, wow. Worum geht's da jetzt genau? Down comes a bottle to save the day. Das klang ein bisschen nach Alkoholsucht. Und ich habe da den ersten Gedanken bekommen, dass es depressiv sein könnte. Und ganz ehrlich, das mit den Bottles, die letztendlich für jeden Freund da sind, das klingt für mich so wie, als wenn die Flaschen Symbole stehen für Charaktereigenschaften. Charaktereigenschaften von ihr selbst, die sie in einer Glasflasche ausstellt, damit die jeder sehen kann. Eine für jeden Freund. Aber sobald sie diese Flaschen an ihre Freunde weitergibt, fallen sie runter und zerbrechen. Symbolisch gesehen, also könnte das dafür stehen, für die Situation, dass sie sich quasi komplett etwas selbst vorlügt. Dass sie sich anders gibt, als sie eigentlich ist, nur um diese sogenannten Freunde glücklich zu machen. Falsche Freunde quasi. Dass sie ihnen zeigt, hier in dieser Flasche ist mein das und das, die und die Charaktereigenschaft, die du gut findest. Und all sowas, aber sobald es wichtig wird und man wirklich in Kontakt mit diesen falschen Freunden ist, mit diesen falschen Eigenschaften, dann geht alles zu Bruch und war nicht von Bedeutung, weil es eine Lüge ist. Ist das die... Ich meine, ich kann echt nicht sagen, eine gute Frage eigentlich, wie viel Gedanken haben sich die Entwickler bei diesen Gedichten gemacht? Hatten die zum Beispiel jetzt genau die eine Idee, die sie damit ausdrücken wollten, oder haben die über verschiedene Sichtweisen nachgedacht? Das würde mich interessieren. Das ist meine jedenfalls. Holy crap, das trifft gut. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? You did? Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it in no more than a week. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Who should I show my poem to next? Natsuki, du bist dran. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good. But I still don't like this at all. Ja, okay, meinetwegen. Du magst doch keinen Horror, hast du schon gesagt, also. It's trying too hard to be serious. Uff. Warum trifft das gerade so gut, die Aussage? Ich meine, ja, well, it is what it is. Huh? What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yudi's level. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me... You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? Nein! What are you talking about? Keep your voice down. You know, Yuri would love this kind of... this angsty... Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean I mean... Looks like I'm in trouble. Looks like she's into me! und fühlt sich selbst bedroht dadurch, dass meine Poems eher in Julis Richtung gehen. Hehe. I somehow struck a nerve. Though what I did is beyond me. I'm so done with you. Natsuki shoved the poem and handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Das wäre sehr bedauernswert gewesen sonst. Who should I show my poem to next? Wem uns das Beste von Stoßlauf? Monika, you're on. Wir haben noch was zu reden, Fräulein. Hi again, Skirt Flipper. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. About earlier. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monika. Alright. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style. Naja, well, also, das war ein sehr harter Kontrast. Vom ersten zum zweiten. But the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuli's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. Ich freue mich auf Julis. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like the light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Oh, so did I. And I'm going hard. Ich meine, I'm going strong. Who knows what goes in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that. You must be pretty into her. Eh? You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got... No! Oh, no. No. Also... Ist das jetzt eine Vermutung? Monika, du... Ich sag dir, Mädchen. Du bist mehr als ein Mutkiller langsam. Ich lese den Satz nicht vor. Pff. Wait, really? Oh Gott. Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Monika kind of whispers that last part to me. Oh. Okay. A fictional one anyway. Monika kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but... Well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Hey, Monika. Save me! Ja, bitte. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Bin ich eine Musik-CD? Colors won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Meaningless noise? Musik? Also, meaningless ist es nicht, aber könnte man einfach so sagen. Die ganzen Farben, wenn man eine CD ins Licht hält, dann reflektieren da Farben drauf. Richtig? The noise won't stop. Violating, grating waveforms, screeching, piercing. Like playing a chalk on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Aber ich habe keine Ahnung. Vor allem diese lange Pause ist voll merkwürdig. Ich weiß nicht, was du mir sagen willst. Ich bin jetzt eine CD. Fertig. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening, thanks for sharing. I should have shown my poem to next. Now we're talking. Jetzt wird's wichtig. Ich will wissen, was Darling über meine Horror-Rape-Geschichte denkt. Let's see what you've written for today. She's into it. Judy stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Judy, wenn du Glück hast, machen wir daraus ein Theaterstück. Ich meine, nein. Do you like it? Skirt flipper. This one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Aww. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Ja, oh, das ist so niedlich, ganz im Ernst, guck sie dir an. Das ist so putzig. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Ist sie diejenige, die nicht so einen richtigen Freundeskreis hat? Oh. Ach Mensch. Ach Mensch. Mach doch sowas nicht. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Ah. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night, while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon. An inch? ING? Ein Urge. Ein Urge wahrscheinlich. The moon increments its face and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Hat sie jetzt gerade den Waschbären getötet? I brandish my cutting knife. Raccoon is as excited. A rush of blood. I slice the bread and feed myself again. Hat sie gerade den Raccoon gekillt? Meine Synapse ist durchgebrannt. Das ist nicht das Wort. Was? My Synapses. Ist eine Zusammenfassung, oder? Ja, genau. Das ist keine Synapse. Ich habe so ein bisschen Röchel. In Juris Anwesenheit bin ich immer so ein bisschen... Okay, I believe, was ich daraus entnehme, ist, dass ich am Anfang gesagt wurde, wo ist denn das? My subconscious is well aware of the consequences. Du kannst Entscheidungen treffen, die dir im ersten Moment richtig erscheinen, aber wenn du nicht genau darüber nachdenkst und einfach nur deinem kleinen Bauchgefühl folgst, kann es sein, dass die Entscheidung dich letztendlich in den Arsch beißt. Und um diese Entscheidung rückgängig zu machen oder die Konsequenzen loszuwerden, ne, muss man ab und zu vielleicht etwas tun, was man nicht gerne tun möchte. Moral der Geschichte. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah. If I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. As those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So, I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Scott Flipper? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Mein Gott. Mein Gott, hör auf zu röcheln. So. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. Oh, I feel you, girl. I feel you. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Skirt Flipper. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now, I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you to thank for that. It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Okay, everyone, there she is again. Oh. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Oh je, was jetzt? Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more... We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica... Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys... No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of full people. To a whole room of full people. Yeah, no. To a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event, and each put on good performances, mein Gott, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes... Meine Güte, was ist denn jetzt los gerade? For 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I just get it over. I guess I just have to get it over with. Alright? Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Please no. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Hey, sehr gut, sehr gut, sehr gut. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Oh, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Das klingt cool. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Beste. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so off guard that we must have forgotten. Okay, noch wenn der sowas macht. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Cute. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Silence. Yuri's triple pointer is a mood. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Cute. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting to yourself. Like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. Monika, kannst du mal richtig sprechen, bitte? Ich verstehe dich nicht. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't endlessly cheery, like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. Das ist in Ordnung, können wir gerne tun. I did it! Good job, Sayori! Even Skirt Flipper liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Huh? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Skirt Flipper. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Skirt Flipper lower everyone's standard a little before I have to do it. Ah, du dreckige Kleine. Oh yeah. I mean... okay, I guess. She's still salty about me. Natsuki? It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. I said applause anyway! Danke, wurde doch Zeit, mein Gott. Ein bisschen Edge und alle gehen so steil, ist so unfassbar. Gott, sorry I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then, that just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude had disappeared a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. There you go, very good. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do this again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be much easier. Way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it is like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poems to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own poem. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay everyone, here we go again. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait! Ja, heute ist Donnerstag, morgen ist ein Freitag und dann ist Wochenende. Und am Wochenende Freizeit. Oh, baby. I can do this. I can do this. Ja, Freizeit. Alright. I stand up. Schenkel, Hände auf den Schenkel. So. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get it through. It is for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. Scheiß auf Monica! Then I'll have to do my best. Where did you go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, I can feel you. How am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Skirt Flipper. You don't have to say it. Oh, whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean... Sayori fumbles with the words. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well... Ah, you kleine, dreckige... She's testing me, alright. Es kommt auf die Situation drauf an, wenn es einfach nur nach Hause gehen wäre. Ah, gut. Okay, wenn wir aber nur sagen, hier, gut, der Tag ist vorbei, wir gehen jetzt nach Hause, dann gehe ich mit Sayori. Natürlich. Wir wohnen in der gleichen Straße. Wenn Yuri jetzt aber sagen würde, hey, hast du Lust noch ein bisschen mit mir zu laufen? Gehe ich mit ihr. Wenn Yuri jetzt sagen würde, hey, möchtest du mit zu mir nach Hause kommen? Würde ich mit ihr laufen? Ich brauche mehr Kontext zur Situation, sonst kann ich diese Frage nicht beantworten. Moment, History, wie war der Wortlaut? It is what it is, okay. Let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. What will you do? Moment, wenn sie sagt, Yuri asked to walk home with you, kann ich implizieren, dass Yuri mit mir kommen möchte, ja? Ah, you know what? Yuri. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? Yeah! I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Well saved. Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with that, with what I just said. You admitted it! Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trades off, and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Who knows, indeed. Here we are again. Tatsache ist, ich möchte nicht noch einmal so ein komisches Horror-Psycho-Ding schreiben. Und stattdessen muss ich mir vielleicht erst eine Kernessenz überlegen. Wie ich Yuri zum 3. Mal für mich gewinnen kann. I can't wait. Aber ich denke, dieser Punkt ist wie bei der letzten Session ein guter Punkt, um einen Schlussstrich für den Tag zu ziehen. Ist auch gar nicht mehr so früh. Und wenn ich jetzt noch einen ganzen Tag rezitieren würde, dann wird mein Hals damit wahrscheinlich gar nicht so, mir gar nicht so dankbar sein. Deswegen mache ich hier ein kleines Päuschen. Überlege mir im Laufe des morgigen Tages, was für ein Ansatz ich wählen könnte. Und dann schreiben wir unser nächstes Gedicht. Bis dahin, ich freue mich. Tschüss.